The Buds Pro is one of the most interesting and underrated products that CMF has launched. Let's talk about the design. CMF stands for color, material and finish. These buds have a fairly unique design. That is to say that they're different from traditional buds which have a pebble shaped case. I often have friends asking me what buds these are. The case is unique enough for it to be different than most other cases out there. It sits flat on surfaces and has a minimal logo up top, apart from its fairly plain exterior. The lid does not have a lip or indent of any kind, making it not easily openable by one hand. It's a two-hand operation. Inside the case you will find the two buds neatly presented, again unlike seen in most other cases. The buds themselves look very similar to the AirPods Pro, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. They have a gloss finish on the buds and a matte finish on the stem. The buds themselves are held together with magnets and are easy to take out. To put them back, you need to align the stem to the magnets. The magnet itself is strong and I don't worry about the buds falling out. The material on the case is some hard plastic. It is not very resistant to scratches and scuffs. The hinge is a chrome finish and it feels reasonably sturdy. It does have a bit of a wobble to it when close, which makes me wonder about its long-term durability, but I don't expect it to snap off. There is a very recessed button on the case which acts as a setup button. It's almost invisible. The music quality is good. I have tried a variety of music and podcasts on them. With the default preset, they sound pretty balanced and the bass feels nicely tuned. It's not overpowering. I personally find that to ruin my experience. The NEFFEX app provides a lot of customization and a well-built app experience. The app lets you choose from 3 predefined tunings. If those doesn't speak to you, you can make your own, which I think is a fantastic feature. In the app, you can also customize the touch controls. They work, but I'm not personally a fan of touching buds inside my ears. I'd rather just use my phone. The only reason I actually use touch controls is to skip the track. In my testing, the double tap to skip was working well, triple tap to skip back, and tap and hold to change noise control. The double tap and hold wasn't working every time, and to be honest, I found that sequence quite tedious. These buds have good in-ear detection and the music stops whenever you remove them from your ears. Although if you have your finger on the speaker part of the bud, they might think that they're inside your ears and resume. It also has a Find My Buds feature and low latency mode for gaming. Find My Buds plays a loud music through one of the earbuds and it actually works surprisingly well. Music sounds best on these with active noise cancellation on. You can customize the level of ANC from the app. The ANC is great. It blocks out a lot of the outside world and most white noises like fans, air conditioners, even engines are completely blocked. I have used it in loud environments and it's respectable for the price. ANC only partially blocks out people, especially if you're only listening at a lower volume. The transparency mode, however, is bad. It ends up amplifying a lot of the background noises and that's completely useless. I don't see myself using transparency at any time. Here's a quick mic test. This is the sound test of the Buds Pro microphone. I used the case for about 2 weeks without charging, within about an hour of use each day. It's pretty good. With heavy use, you will have to charge it every week, and this is with ANC on always. So now the last question is, are these worth it? And I think that these are worth it. For the price right now, they're going for around 3,000 rupees. I think there's not much competition at that price range. There are a lot of options, but I think a lot of them are pretty subpar. These, on the other hand, they give us a fantastic audio quality as well as good ANC, and the app experience is pretty good, and I think that these 3 things alone make them stand out from the crowd. I know that the overall public reception of CMF brand has not been very good, and I think that's mainly because of our high expectations from the Nothing brand. What they have provided us with is not something which is that unique as compared to what they had been doing. But I think that these buds are a pretty good value if you're looking for a budget earbud. That's been it. Thank you for watching.